Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is safe and keeping well out there. I just did a review on the Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint, and now she has come up with concealers and correctors. So today we're going to be reviewing the, what is this called? The Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener. I'm going to be leaving timestamps down below so you guys can skip to whichever part that you prefer. And so let's just jump right in. I'm going to briefly talk about the packaging of this product. It is pretty much the same standard cardboard box as her Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Nothing fancy here. The shade names are down here, and I picked up the shade Honey and Peach. The component inside looks like this. It comes in a nice squeezy tube. Some people were like, well, it's really cheap and it's plasticky, considering the price point and the fact that it is Fenty. I personally quite like this packaging. I think it's really cute. I love the color scheme, and what I like is that because it's in a squeezy tube, you can really get all the product out. And one other advantage of this type of packaging is that it's travel friendly. It's not going to break, and it's good for people who are usually on the go. This retails for $33 and it has 0.34 fluid ounces. I got mine from the Sephora website, and this product claims to be, I'm actually going to read off my phone here, is an under eye brightener that hydrates, brightens, and conceals with sheer to buildable coverage, delivering a no makeup effect and long wearing formula. It's supposed to be free of parabens and phthalates. It's also vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. So now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to get into the demoing portion of this video. Just to let you guys know, this is not my first rodeo with this concealer. I have been wearing it every day for a week, testing this out so that I can give you my final thoughts so you can make an informed decision whether you guys want to get it or not. So with that being said, I'm going to scoot you guys closer. I think that's good. Now I have natural lighting coming in so you guys can really see what this would look like when you guys are out and about. I have two shades here. I picked up the shade Peach in the corrector and Honey in the concealer. I'm going to quickly talk about the dispenser up here. It has like almost like a ball like tip here, and I think the purpose of this was to just go in and apply it directly and move the product around, and then you can just, you know, blend it out. The only thing that I find with that here is that this ball is just going to get really messy, but I don't like to use concealer that way. I just usually will dispense it on the back of my hand and then go in with my fingers or a brush. So I'm going to start off with the shade Peach, which is the corrector shade that I picked up. I'm going to dispense it in the back of my hand, just a dot like that. And you can see that it does have a nice peachy undertone. It's not too dark, not too light, and it's pretty sheer. So let's apply this. And I'm just going straight in with my fingers because this product is very, very sheer. If I was to use a sponge with this product, it would just soak it all up. So as you guys can see, this is a lot lighter, it's brighter, it's done a decent job in covering up my darkness. It's not full coverage, it is definitely sheer, buildable coverage. Now I'm gonna go in with a second layer of this just so I can show you how this builds. All right, so this is the second layer, and I'm gonna see if I can scoot you guys in even further. There. You can see that it has covered up my darkness. It's still very, very skin-like. It hasn't settled into my fine lines. It's not cakey or crepey. I actually like to let this sit and set down before I go in with the concealer. In fact, let's do that now. I picked up the shade Honey because the description was that it was a warm, neutral undertone, and I didn't want to go for Butter, which I think is shade 5, which has a yellow undertone. I personally like neutral undertones, so I was trying to find the right shade on the website, and because we're still in lockdown here, it's really hard to really gauge what your concealer shade's going to be. So this is Peach and this is Honey. And this is actually a lot warmer than what I was expecting. This is almost like borderline orangey yellow. So as I'm applying it, don't be alarmed. It is going to look orangey, but that's just because I ended up picking the wrong shades. So I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but to me, when I'm looking at myself here in the mirror, it actually looks a little orangey to me, a little bit more orangey and more warm than what I would like it to do. It's definitely covered up the darkness underneath my eyes, and the skin's looking a lot more even toned in comparison to this eye here. I'm just going to quickly catch this eye up to speed, and then we'll talk about the finish, the texture, and my thoughts. Now that both my eyes are even, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I actually enjoyed this product and why it's different from any other concealer that I own that's in my makeup kit. So the first thing that I noticed as I was applying this product is to how moisturizing and hydrating it feels on your skin. It has a certain slip to it. It's easy to apply and it just blends and becomes one with the skin. The second thing that I noticed that it's not shiny and it's not mattifying. The finish of it is a very skin-like, normal texture, and it has movement. This actually moves with your skin and it has pliability. The other thing is that it doesn't settle into my fine lines, it doesn't emphasize texture, and it doesn't accentuate my wrinkles. I currently have a little bit of a dry patch on this eye here because I'm going through a little bit of an eczema breakout, and it didn't cling on to that dry patch, which is very rare for a concealer to do unless you're going in with a really hydrating emollient concealer, but then you're going to have to set that with the powder because it's going to move. And finally, the last thing that was a standout for me is that it is self-setting. I don't know if Fenty advertised this as self-setting, but on my skin type, it self-sets, and because it leaves like that natural finish, I don't have to worry about going in and powdering, which is huge for me because as I'm getting older, I'm trying to reduce the steps in my makeup. So the fact that this lets me eliminate that step altogether is great. Now, one of the cons, which is again, not really a con for me, but it really depends upon what you prefer, is the longevity of this product. This is not a long wearing product. It's not like your Shape Tape where it's gonna stay put all day, but I'm okay with that because it actually fades really beautifully on your skin. Again, it doesn't get patchy or dry or anything like that, so you can't really see that the concealer is fading away from your skin. It just looks like your skin even at the end of the day. So that's just something I would keep in mind if you were planning on purchasing this product. If you are somebody that needs or wants a really high coverage concealer, like really bright under eyes, none of your natural skin peeking through because you just, that's what you prefer, then this is not going to be the product for you. This product still allows your skin to seep through, and the corrector isn't going to do a really good job in correcting and hiding and concealing everything. So who is this product for? If you are someone that doesn't suffer from really deep dark under eye circles and you need something just very sheer, just to pick me up and you can look put together, then this is definitely a product that you should try. If you are someone that has dark circles underneath the eyes but doesn't mind a little bit of that naturalness coming through because you just want to look natural and you like the no makeup look, then this product may be for you as well. If you are someone who's limited on time because you have 10 million things to do during the day, I get it, we've all been there, and you just don't want to spend hours on makeup, then you might want to try this product out as well. And finally, if you're going to be on a vacation, poolside, beachside, patio, and you just want something light so that you can look a little bit put together in your pictures for your summer vacay, then this is also a great product for you. The last category that I want to touch on here is skin types. How is this product going to affect each of the major skin types? So if you fall into any of these categories that I just listed, but you are a normal to combination skin type where you get oily in the T-zone like I do, then you're actually going to like this product because again, you're not really having to powder underneath. It's just on the go, quick, easy, and you're out the door. Now, if you are more on the drier side, you are also going to enjoy this product because it goes on hydrating, it feels moisturizing, and then it just sets, and then you don't worry about powdering because you guys run from the powder like the plague anyways, I'm assuming, or at least the dry skin folks that I know do. So this is also going to be a really good product for you to have around. So now for all my oily friends out there, this product could be a hit or a miss depending upon how much sebum you produce throughout the day. If you are on the very extreme oily side, you may need to powder underneath your eyes. If you are somewhere in between, then you're still probably going to need to powder, but not as much anyways as you normally would with, say, like the Tarte Shape Tape or any other concealer like Pat McGrath or the NARS Creamy Concealer, let's say. So for you guys, it might be more of an experimental situation where you try out the product and just adjust the powdering according to how much oil that you produce throughout the day. And that concludes my video and my 2 cents on the Fenty Bright Fix Illuminator. I'm gonna go eat now because I'm starving. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day or night wherever you are. Please be safe, and I will see you in my next video.